attacking point of view. But from a defensive point of view, this Viper isn't going to be too crazy in terms of impact, I would like to think. Let's see a whole lot of it, though, as we finally head into round number 1, folks. Let me say that again. Round number 1 of map number 3 here in the grand finals. It's worth a whole lot of points to qualify for summer championships. And FPL-C and BBG fighting their way tooth and nail into this grand finals. It's bound to be a good one. Starting off here is Physic over towards that long area, trying to spot out a player or two, and he ends up getting spotted. Does, however, back out of the situation as the Viper wall finally goes up. It is live. It's covering up a good chunk of sight. Scourge is waiting up. This is starting to get scary. BBG have a lot of options covered, and they're starting to isolate 1v1s. This is very good for them. BBG, they got 2 kills under Will, making a 3rd under Bjor. And FPL-C, they've been broken apart slowly. Odor's coming in, though, trying to be a hero, and Will shuts it down. Scuba now the last one remaining on a 1v4, and deja vu again. Will has a 4K and a pistol round for the 3rd time on stream today. And Sully, I said it in the midway there. BBG did such a good fundamental job at breaking up the site and pulling out 1v1s.
That's the power of having a Viper and a pistol round, right? Everyone is guaranteed to have at most 125 points of health, including the light shields and stuff. So to go through a Viper's wall, you instantly take a -30. So you go from 125 to 95. That's 1 shot potential from a Ghost. You go from 100 to 70. That's 1 shot potential possibly from a Frenzy, or at least a headshot in the body, depending on the range. That's the power of that Viper, and to use it so effectively there, and use it here again. Bjor only able to get 1 this time around, though. He's trying to set up his team for an exec. He's only able to get this first frag, but he's at least relayed that info. He knows, okay, 3 players were on this A site, expect a little bit more, and now maybe look towards this B site where it could be a big opening.
Contact plays from Physic in the back line. Gonna be able to find one, and well, good luck. Physic waiting up for a couple of players to land in on site. Needs a couple of right clicks to make this work for BBG with their SMGs. And a real fast play. End up making their way on site. Good job taking away a lot of pressure from B, by the way, just off of that initial A contact. BBG just kind of have things in check. Poach is able to get one over towards long. And there's one more player that might be able to get an exit or 2. It's the good old Astra from the FPL-C side. Scuba lining it up. Poach still takes them down. Nice little headshot, and Scourge taking out another one. The ping is still there. Poach is going to play a little bit more of a long-winded battle, and he's trying to right-click away. He's trying to scope in away, and Scourge doesn't exactly like that. He ends up punishing him and getting himself a 3rd. This round has gone from really good to really bad here for BBG. Sully, when Scourge was like still alive and had no kills, BBG, they had all the cash in the world, they had all the guns in the world, they didn't need to reinvest at all. Now their cash is in shambles. Now they have to reinvest.
Yeah, losing those 4 players to Scourge is insane. They hit this 2nd shot as well is fantastic from him. Huge impact. Just on a round like this, this is enough, I'd say, to count it as a win for FPL-C. You go into this round expecting, okay, let's try and do damage. That's our main goal. If we win the round, it's just super nice to have. And, well, they do the damage. That's all they were really looking for. We've got another tech pause lined up. So, BBG, it is a tech pause, but you may as well use this time to just figure out what the heck just happened to you. You just got destroyed by Scourges and his sheriff.
Oh, man, it's been a real weird day with pistols. I think the sheriffs have come into play, you know, really well, and Scourge just kind of highlighting that a little bit more, right? Kind of just shows, right, a lot of these players have a lot of just individual prowess in them, and the sheriff just kind of it kind of highlights all of that. It's your moment. Once you have the sheriff in your hands, the only thing that matters is your aim and how you can press the W key. It's great. Still, in we go here, folks. It's yet another take for BBG, and it's working. Look at the grapple alongside the Nano Swarm. What a combo, as Odorous is able to get 2 kills and 1 fell swoop. FPL-C not on a man advantage, as the spike is able to go down behind the Sage wall here on the A site. This is a good start here, Sully.
Yeah, the Sage Wall goes up. Yeah, maybe you don't have control of showers, and that presence is a little menacing to have. But just Odorous being there alone, now you've got to worry about your flank. You've got to worry about the push through the wall, and you've got to worry about even more coming from you, Hall. Critical goes to the sling. He's only good for the first. Do they expect this second one here from Poach, though? That's the real question. He takes the swing, gets the kill. One more to find. Headshot angle, and Poach has got a 1v2. A 3-0 start for Built by Gamers, and a perfect, opportune time for FPL-C to find their first.
Bro. No way that happens again, but that is huge. That's wonderful to watch at the very end of things, just trying to get those last 2 kills. And it's yet another good clutch, right? Poach this time on the receiving end of some good pats in the back. Physic walks into his crosshair. 3rd round for BBG, and things are not looking all too hot for FPL-C. BBG have won the 3rd round. They have won their bonus, and what wasn't a bonus, you know? Let's see what they can pull off. They need to maintain things still relatively clean. FPL-C, they stay on the pistols, and they're getting aggressive, Sully.
Yeah, very aggressive to try and cut off Bior. He has been in this position just a couple rounds ago when he got 1 kill in the prior chance that he had in that position, and this time it is 0. Scourge. I think Critical's realized, okay, I'm up against Scourge. I don't really want to face that Sheriff, knowing what he's been able to do. So FPL-C, you know, the 3-player push, you don't just push down alone with a Sheriff. You can expect a whole lot more. JMO has just been able to catch Critical completely off guard in the back of Market. Now with 3 versus 5, a lockdown available for this retake. So I wonder if Built by Gamers is going to maybe put a little bit more pressure towards this back line and try and catch these players off guard, but it is just such a huge risk.
Couple players from FPL-C all the way back in their spawn, and oh my word, it might just work. Poach is stuck up against the corner. The slow orb is there too, so they know that both players on the back of sight pretty much because of that Sage. So now in comes Poach. He needs to help out. He needs to go quick. Rarkar doing the exact same thing. Slow orb right in the middle, and is able to heal up because of the space made. Still smoke in the very middle. Could be a dash type situation. Rarkar with a good angle.
Oh!
Lines up two. No, it's actually Poach taking up the other one. And Rarkar and Poach pull themselves out of the rubble. Things were breaking down all around them. Their defense turned into glass. Sully, shattered glass at that. And they were still able to pull it back.
You were hoping that JMO could get something going, but he just couldn't find an opportunity to jump out of hookah. There are no angles for him to take the fight against Poach underneath. That's the biggest thing, is that when you're caught in midair, accuracy is gone, and Poach has got a clay pigeon in the sky to just shoot at, nothing to shoot back at as well. And Built by Gamers, a perfect chance, but look at Scourge. 1 blast back, 1 showstop as soon as he feels it. He's actually going to hide. He's just going to sit here and wait. Nebula will give him some time. Criticals maybe had found one towards Showers. But if this guy, Scourge, can go crazy up top in the Nebula, it'll be one play to watch.
It'll be fun. Let's see it, Scourge.
Oh,
He ends up getting 1. Nice flag there, Scourge.
Huh? Huh?
What?
Huh?
Huh? Explain? Sully, I'm not the only one that's like confused about this,
No,
right?
yeah,
Like, what just happened?
I'm a little lost.
All right, 2v2. I guess. Rarkar picking up Poach, and now I don't even know what's going on. It is a revive, so it is a 3v2. I'm not even writing that. Scuba takes out a Rarkar right off the wall, though. Rarkar's wall is going to remain there. Still very much a tough scenario, but the lockdown, locking down the site. Poach is gonna fight. Poach is gonna fight the 2, looking for a lineup, but can't get it. Holy, 4-1 scoreline. And the op is actually picked up in the hands of Odorous. FPL-C, they've got something. They finally got a basis.
First round, and expected, I was hoping for a little bit more of a cooler play from Scourge, but this is a crazy wallbang. I thought I went through both boxes and said it is just the underside of the hookah window, but still, Built by Gamers, nice kill. Unfortunately, doesn't net much, and it's actually going to reset them in this round as well, which is probably the biggest issue. Thankfully, the credits are in a decent position where just 1 eco will get them right back to the buy they need to be and not give too much ground to FPL-C. That's been the biggest issue I felt so far from both these sides, is momentum, right? You lose that 1 pistol round, or apologies, you lose that run rifle round, you lose full control of your economy, and then it starts to spiral out of control. This round seems very clean from FPL-C. You don't expect too much from Built by Gamers, regardless of what they were going into.
Ooh, Odorous be able to take down Critical. That's a big round for FPL-C though. All throughout the map, players just searching for little itty-bitty interactions to try to get into. And it's everyone from FPL-C really stepping up to the plate. Towards Bathroom, over in Long, Buka. Everyone just succeeds. It feels good, you know, when the whole team clicks like that. And, well, I mean, is more just meme at this point. But yes, FPL-C is finally doing well. They're finally on the right track. But Physic is currently at 0-5. Not the best scenario, but certainly can get back into form. He hasn't really found himself in like a good position consistently though, off of defense, right? If he sticks to one spot, I'm sure he could get a couple off.
Yeah, and it's not even just that he's not getting kills. Like, the impact he's been able to find off of recon vaults. I remember there's one in particular where he sent a major recon vault all the way from the B site straight into short to give information and find out that there is nobody towards that A short side, and does a phenomenal job of controlling the site when he is all alone and offering support as well. So this is a good position where he can get that support. Shock darts, recon bolts to support JMO here. Let's take the peek. First kill, easy peasy. Smoke down, Cloud burst out, and Scuba, a prime opportunity to find another kill as a net 2, and Scourge from downtown straight in the front of U-Haul is going to pick up the third here for FPL-C to make it probably a third round unless heroics come through.
Jeez, Scuba so confident going through the classic 2 to finish it. I mean, he might not even know that Will was there, but he's still able to take it. Reactionary off the right clicks, and it's all too perfect. FPL-C now have a third, Sully. I mean, still, that was a lot of formalities for BBG, which was mainly like, okay, let's find one spot and let's stick to it. But FPL-C shut that down too.
Starts with that single pick from JMO, and he has been so clean this entire tournament when it comes to getting operator picks, right? On Icebox, he was clinical at it. In that last round of Icebox, 2 picks, or apologies, the 11th round that they had to get them on to 12, he gets 2 early picks, and he does it here again. First pick towards Showers, resets, throws a Cloudburst. They try and trade him out, but Scuba right there with the Astra Star to support his teammate. So that's the impact an op can have on this defensive side in FPL-C. It can see it in almost the entirety here of the B bomb site, but it's for good reason. You've got Swarms to delay, and Odorous, as this wall goes down, he'll be ready for the fight.
Oh, Critical still taking one back, and it's pure action as Physic opens things up with 2 kills. Bjor with a trade back, and Scuba can finish off the round right here, right now. He does. Yeah, another lineup for Scuba. Scuba, yeah, no, I think we've been here before.
So much deja vu, right? Will's 4Ks in every single pistol round we've seen from them so far, and then another lineup for Scuba. They did their best here, Built by Gamers, to get into the site. You were looking for maybe a little bit more space, maybe get a spike down, a little bit more damage. I don't think much damage, or any damage, really could have affected the economy of FPL-C, but you know, it's nice to have and build up ult points as well. So FPL-C, still a very strong buy with JMO having the operator. He's been, again, super impactful thus far and Built by Gamers. Where does the attention go? Dispersing themselves out across the map. And Built by Gamers, not really looking for too much control. They've taken a little bit up towards long, but that seems to be the extent of it.
And where do they want to go? Because we were talking about how Bind way more way more optimal for defaults, and we're seeing it now, but certainly not in the favor of BBG, as the one pillar of this entire default has gone down. The reason why I say the pillar is, I mean, the spike is literally in the hands of in the hands of FPL-C. What is going on? The spike is theirs. Odorous has it, and they have no clue. He's gonna get 1 kill. He could be able to get a second. There's another person around the corner. Odorous has just won this round for FPL-C. I am flabbergasted here, Sully. That spike just being back, you would assume that it's safe, but this default breaks in an instant purely because Odorous, he has cojones of steel.
and Built by Gamers, there was no reason to suspect him pushing down. When the swing came in and when it was Will that went down off of the nade, he didn't see Odorous take that swing in front of Hookah. He goes down right off the bat. Odorous is able to slip through, find a crack in this default, and able to pick it apart from the inside out. Odorous, huge double kill in. I mean, this is just a cherry on top, right? He doesn't need to get that third kill. He's got great control, great awareness as to what's going on, but he still finds it regardless. And all 5 players of FPL-C stay alive, and they take the lead back. A huge come up after 4 rounds from Built by Gamers. It's FPL-C who respond immediately with 5 of their own, and it's a much different pace here. Both teams contesting so heavily out towards wall.
Oh no, JMO getting pressured out, and indeed it's enough for a kill. Will gets him back, but what on earth is going on? Bjorn and Poach both getting kills back. FPL-C still have 2 players alive, but wow. Viper's pit is up, and look how close Scuba is. Look how close Scuba is. He's going to be able to take down the Viper. Now he has to go back. It's a 50-50 as it goes down. Scuba going to be able to get a second, potentially a third, but it's a thrifty round, Sully. The pistols, well, not exactly pistols, but low firepower wins BBG the round. After 5 rounds won in a row for FPL-C, they had a taste of victory for a grand total of a minute.
FPL-C, not the best way. I mean, crazy movement from Will on that blast back to evade the shots from Physique and then have a teammate jump out of Hookah to get that trade. Perfect exit for BBG, especially in a 50 round. They cause so much chaos. They catch FPL-C off guard. And now we'll have to see what is the reaction. JMO still has been so impactful with this operator. Can he find the same? Uma gets sent down straight to market. That'll give them the info that essentially this entire B site is completely clear, but these 2 players press so deep. Rotation is going to be a little bit more extended than maybe they would have preferred. Cosmic Divide goes out as well. Scuba kind of in an isolated position. Never mind, they've actually got it for the close plant here instead, right in front of Showers, and they're going to play the 5v5.
Gonna have to play it out. Let's see if it gets reduced off this Hunter's Fury. And indeed it does. And not only that, but the kill from Scuba is amplified because Will got hit by that Hunter's Fury. And Scuba can continue to frag. FPL-C can get a couple more minutes in the spotlight now. You're right behind this wall. The Cosmic Divide is up. They're gonna have to clear this left corner for sure. Gonna be able to get 2. No, not 3. In comes Critical. They haven't cleared bathroom at all. Now they're finally going for the defuse, and Critical walks into the crosshair of JMO as JMO swings at the same time. It is 6-5 on towards the side of FPL-C.
Now I wonder what would have happened if maybe Critical had, instead of gone for the lineup, swung off of Bjor's contact, but who knows. Close. If Bjor was able to maybe get that third, it would have been insane. But this Hunter's Fury contact, and the Hunter's Fury makes contact onto Will, so that Scuba is immediately ready for the pressure there. FPL-C, even with all the chaos going on, are able to keep things calm, keep things cool, and keep it collected under that pressure as Built by Gamers. We're looking to steal away a 6-5 lead. But now it's looking like FPL-C could maybe pull things away with a lead of their own at 7-5. It's last round of the half, and it's a very weakened buy for Built by Gamers, and JMO again is looking for blood early.
Still playing up at a really good angle, and wow, I was about to say, wow, the owl drone is going to affect this round so much. He's going to have to run away. His off angle is gone. He can't fight anymore, and he peeks before the owl drone even gets there and just gets a kill. Super cheeky, super good stuff. BBG still down to 4 players, but still have a goal in mind, and it has to be this A site that is completely populated by an Astra KJ duo, a deadly combo to say the least. Let's see how this util ends up getting utilized early on. Odorous holding back. A couple stars are set up in short, and it goes off a little bit early. And Scuba! That was Scuba's opportunity for sure to really take this up forward, but instead it's going to be Critical taking him back with the SMG. Now he's upgraded up to a rifle. Critical is still going, and of course he's going to go down to JMO. Oh my word! The amount of damage that he took on right when he even showed a pixel is unbelievable. PBG getting knocked down by the end of the half. 7-5, Sully.
Super clean retake again from FPL-C. JMO to kick things off right off the bat, and then to explode off of that fact, to find those early picks and to get themselves going for that retake. It's miraculous from FPL-C to go 4-0 down, to have the resilience to instantly respond with 5 of their own. We're going into the next half, and it's everything on the side of FPL-C for a team that is currently 11-1, apologies, built by gamers on this map in the last 3 months, and the expectations I myself set for knowing that they had a month of preparation, a month to rework and figure out how they wanted to play. This is a complete surprise, and FPL-C have brought the heat 100%, 110% even, and cooking up here right now as they go now to the offensive side.
And what are we actually watching here? Are we seeing FPL-C? You know, did E United ever win a championship?
I don't think so.
Did they really get a first place finish? I'm trying to think, man. They're getting there, but they still need a whole lot more work to actually do so. Their first tournament as free agent, Sully. Could be big. Let's see it. Rarkar over towards the long side. He's getting pressured out, but he certainly gets a lot of damage on the long side. The nade in. Oh, Will actually does get a kill there, and Rarkar is still here to fight. There's still 2 players alongside him, and now Scourge is taking full control of B. They have fully committed over towards long. Will is still getting frags. Rarkar is still there. Scourge could save this whole scenario long right now, but not swinging yet, and he gets pressured by the nade, and Will still gets a kill.
1 HP.
Oh, Rarkar, just run. Rarkar, just run, my friend. The nade is, I'm sorry, the spike in the hands now of Odorous, but he only has 22 HP. He has a teammate watching long. Poach, just 1 shot to the body should do it. Was watching long. There you go. Oh my word. I have a lot to say about kind of that ending there in long, Sully, but I'll let you do it for me. What happened there in long?
It's a crazy battle going down. Built by Gamers somehow are able to keep 2 players there alive the entire time and work together to find kills long. And all in the meantime, Scourge is still trying to set up a very light flank. Built by Gamers, the pressure applied, and FPL-C, they couldn't deal with it. So they pick up the pistol here, and now going to this next round, obviously, we expect more or less the same vibe coming up from Built by Gamers. Sheriffs again for FPL-C. They've been able to convert in the past. I don't see why it couldn't happen here again. But it's up to fate to decide. FPL-C up against the ropes, at least at the very start of this second half. Star out already. Slow tempo from BBG. Aggression out towards long from Critical. He's got so much information, so much to do, and he's going to get gunned down by Physique right off the bat. And that's the scare you hope wouldn't have started off this round.
Oof, and Rarkar, okay, still collecting back the frag onto Physic. Oh, whoa. Surge popping out at a pretty good time there, potentially taking away a freebie, but it was Poach. Now Rarkar! Woo! We saw some opping Sages earlier, but the Marshal in the hands of Rarkar? Hey, yo, Sage with a Marshal, though? We have not seen a really Rarkar pop off like that with a sniper, and he's quite clean with it.
Yeah, to recover like that, especially after losing Critical in the early stages with such optimal map control as well. And the fact that Rarkar is kind of able to just dance between both long and Hook and be able to maintain composure throughout the entire engagement is fantastic from him. So, Built by Gamers, they're going to look to bonus here. Critical being the only casualty, he's going to have to settle for a little bit lesser of a gun. The Sheriff in his hands, but he's been deadly with it as well. So FPL-C, rifles to play with, a round to win, and he is going to get by. No, Odorous is going to get tagged no matter what, and they're just going to swing on him. Nice opening kill, shock darts to follow, and Built by Gamers have just gone away with a free kill and a rifle in their hands as well. Huh?
Oh, whoa, okay, Will still taking back a frag, but Scuba still taking back Rarkar. What a weird interaction all the way back in bathroom, but let's see how things roll out now. It's most of BBG sitting up in bathroom. Yes, the spike will be able to go down, but look at the position where it actually goes down in the back of U-Haul instead. They end up peeking out. They know that the spike is not at the front. They're going to have to clear out the back of sight instead. They have no clue where these players from FPL-C even are. but they could be helped out by a player coming short. Bioris coming up pretty close. Scourge, oh, right at the edge of the smoke. Same thing with another player over on BBG. No, Bior, he gets that information onto Scourge. Scourge, he gets 2 kills at the same time. One with a nade, one with his actual rifle. Poach takes him back. Physic with another kill. Critical gets back the frag. 7 HP versus God, who knows how much HP on the other player. Almost pretty much dead. And Critical, he can't do it. There's no time. There's 0 time for Critical. Are you joking me? He's almost anticlimactic in a sense, dude, but that was a man advantage for BBG and FPL-C with players that were lit. They end up pulling it off.
He's going to back away with all 5 kills, but wow, FPL-C, what a costly round. Despite winning it, they are going to suffer insane casualties. 5 light shields for everyone. They're going to have to sacrifice the heavy shields to go for a full buy here, but man, Critical, yeah, they lose the round, but it's kind of a similar situation where it's like they're fine with losing a round like that, knowing that it is their bonus and knowing that they've done enough damage to FPL-C to ensure that if they were to win this round, there's a very strong chance they can pull away with a 9-8 lead. FPL-C still looking a little bit hungry as Scourge scouring this Shower's position. What is the reaction here from Built by Gamers? Both players on the B site controlling Hookah and Long, allowing for this third player to rotate, and a great nade coming out from Will to give Poach a little bit more control and a little bit more room to work with.
Poach still has Scuba around the corner. Oh no, oh no, oh no. This could be the golden ticket for FPL-C here on site. They need to clear out Critical though. Look at that Nano Swarm. Where did Scourge get that kill? Got it from right in the middle of sight, it seems. And look at that from Will. A 1 for 1, an eye for an eye. As he goes up, gets the kill. Off with a showstopper.
Oh my goodness.
Bior! This is huge. 30 HP left on Bior, but even if he has a rifle, even if he doesn't,
he's gonna double back.
Look at his opponents. Odorous has 9 HP, but Odorous is playing Bior like an absolute fiddle. He's rotating back to A. Pure calls this out. What on earth is this read from Bior Lulu? Can he pull it off though? 15 seconds left. Waiting for the plant. And Bior just won this round.
Oh my gosh. The brains on this man, Bior. He read the double fake. He read the read, and man, he read it perfectly. Well played to Bior to tie it up 8-8, and they know what that round means. They reset FPL-C here. They can get a guaranteed 9th, presumably a guaranteed 9th.
Presumably.
Right? You don't want to go up against these Sheriffs and go in too cocky. You don't want to just start wide swinging everything and get gunned down by Sheriffs. But man, huge props to Bior to win out that 1v1 and to read the play as well. And to win the first 1v1 that he had up close against Physique. To gun that first player down and to isolate it. Well played to him. 8-8. Still more work to be done as Rarkar will kick things off with another tag with his Marshall.
Rarkar still has a Marshall? I don't know where I've been, but did Rarkar just rebuy Marshall? Interesting. Interesting. Wonder what the thought process was. Let's see it though. FPL-C on the other side. Mostly pistol, so I guess it makes sense. Marshalling against an eco has been frowned down upon by a lot of players. But this may be kind of the answer here. Potentially if it works for him, might work for the rest of the team. Rest of BBG though, will they get baited out by yet another double fake as FPL-C, they go through TP and they're running all the way back to B, Sully.
Yeah, they are completely faked out here. There's a reaction here as well. Bior is going to make this contact and come back. Okay, 2 players back towards this A side, and we need to rotate now, and it's up to the timing here from FPL-C. Do these 2 players go down instantly, or do they at least stay alive for a couple of seconds? And yep, there's a commitment. Where's the rotation? Rarkar with the first, but they're not fully into it. And thankfully for that, because Critical is going to find a double here, and there's a third in his wait. If not, Will is going to get the immediate kill.
1 enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Well, gets a light one. BBG's just looking for this last kill into Odorous, and Odorous still takes it back. Rarkar with another kill, and he ends up upgrading into the Phantom. So not a bad round, all things considered for BBG. Everyone survives with rifles. Only 1 reinvestment. Sully. Let's hunker down. And let's talk. because this next round's going to be a banger, I think. Look at the ultis on the other side of the server.
And not only that, it's an important round as well. So you imagine FPL-C are going to commit a major amount of ultimates. Already can see possibly a lineup for Hunter's Fury, Showstopper combo, maybe even a lockdown for the post plane and Cosmic Divide. There's just so many critical ultimates that can be used, and JMO, who had the Guardian, is now going to pull out the Blade Storm. Up close, it's Will who gets taken down, and Scuba, alongside his teammate, is going to continue to support Poach with 2. That is more than you could have asked for. Hunter's Fury is a quick reaction, isn't going to find any tags, and it puts it now in a 2v3. Rotations will be long, they will be labored, but the retake is still surely going to go down.
Critical desperately just trying to call out any of these positions on site with that Hunter's Fury too. Unfortunate that he's not able to get any. Watch out for this Owl drone coming in very quickly. He spots out Scourge, but Scourge! I love how much of a bait that was. Scourge gets spotted out. They're just like, oh yes, free bait. And he goes out, pulls out the Showstopper. Showstopper goes out. He doesn't get a kill. And indeed, he was free bait. So instead, now it's an even 2v2. Lockdown is in. Hunter's Fury is in. How do they treat this? Both players are in U-Haul. Bjor gets the first kill. And Odor is still around. Runs out of bullets. Is Bjor. Bjor is still going to have. He has the opportunity to take it to half. And Odorous takes care of things, considering the fact that Bjor got a little bit too antsy. 9-9 scoreline. We are trading back the ties and the leads once again. Sully, finally, this is what we wanted, but there were a couple of missteps there from FPL-C that allowed BBG back into that round.
No, 100%. There were so many kind of technical mistakes where it felt like they could have maybe cleaned things up. Built by Gamers, though, very quick. Again, a team that is so good at pouncing on those tiny mistakes. They leave a big gap towards that A side, all in the hopes to maybe end up retaking it, and they get it off the bat. It's Bjor who's going to take complete control of mid, but he might get exposed, and he's nearly going to go down because of it. Is able to evade and keep his life intact, but there's still so much more to fight. He knows his opponent is low, but he's not going to be open. He's not going to be given the opportunity.
Oh, I love it. Man goes down. Man gets picked up. Circle of life when you have a Sage in the server. And there you go. Now the Viper's Pit is gone. Player has to back all the way out. Rarkar still getting a kill onto Scuba. Bjor lost out of control of mid, but I think just the utility of it all was all too worth it. FPL-C now down to only 2 players. They're both over in mid. Nobody from BBG is really outstretching their scenario except for one singular player. It's their Raze on the other side of the map, taking way more control than you would allow to do so. He's all the way back in short with a pretty close angle. Pretty tight angle too. Off angle, just looking out for both Physic and Scourge. Physic and Scourge both going over towards long. There's a star right in front of him. And do they really have a hope here against Rarkar's position? They could get the trade, but they need to watch out for critical. Okay, nice kill from Scourge. He still has 25 seconds left. Needs to get the spike that's in the back here of gate. What's going to happen now? Rarkar could just play out a little bit more time. Allow Scourge to get some more positioning. And indeed, it's working. Poach has not approached. Scourge is still here. Trying to go for a fake. Takes down Rarkar.
Goodness.
A 1v3. Successful thus far. Needs to keep going. And Scourge goes down to a jumping Will. Oh, BBG. Almost lost out to the 1v1s, essentially. Still a dub.
Denying the spike plan as well. No ultimate charge up yet. Scourge.
Enemy remaining.
Another very well played round, carried off the back of course, that Viper's Pit, right? It leaves you so much pressure where you can then turn your attention back towards long, where 3 of those kills were found, or at least 2 initially. So, Built by Gamers, Yoltz does assist a whole lot in FPL-C. They still have pretty major ones, Lockdown and a Cosmic Divide to spare, but it's another pistol round that they've got to work with. And hopefully, Built by Gamers, they don't make the same mistake twice. Instant pressure, instant contact, and the wall is there to respond alongside a nade and a slow warp. That'll slow things down. They are still timid about maybe a quick rotation here, as FPL-C haven't really gained any ground towards B, so they are expecting maybe a quick cancel or a double fake through the TP.
Yor ends up getting an outstretched kill over in short. But again, we're just paying very close attention to these players in long. And indeed, it's working. It's working for BBG. Will gets an opening, taking out Scuba. And more importantly, Sully, the spike is theirs.
Yeah, they know exactly where it is, and now they're going to just pivot around that area. Watch in case a player goes
Oh.
flanking through hookah. Recon ball, it literally gives them no information.
Yeah,
If
run
he
for the
wants to
hills,
take
bro.
that TP, you still already be on that A site, and
No!
well, critical. He's going to be good for another. If he can get this last kill as well, it'll charge up his ultimate, and that's even another bonus to go his way, but it's Poach instead to steal it away. 11-9, FPL-C on their last 2 legs. I feel like at this point on their last leg, as another mistake here. Yeah, exactly. Another mistake here could result in the game and possibly, at that point, the championship.
Any small entry mistake can cost FPL-C their very first place. That can't be it, right? That can't be it. It just feels like the storyline is theirs. It just feels like these boys who just got unsigned, they need a little bit of a moment here. So let's see it. Let's see if they can pull it off. Let's see what the start is like. It's a default for FPL-C playing throughout the map, but it's cheese from Rarkar, but it's exactly what BBG needs in an incredibly crucial round. They get the incredibly crucial opening pick.
They're going to clear. Oh, they don't clear this corner. Poach isn't 100% certain. It's a 50-50 angle there if you want to take this swing, and well, Will is going to ensure that his position isn't known just yet. You're now posted up towards you. There is so much support offered here. Now, how do you work this if you're FPL-C? Take it step by step. Look for angle by angle, but Poach again coming up huge. Physique is only going to be able to muster 2, and it's an instant trade back as Built by Gamers have got one more round, and it's FPL-C who knew the stakes. They knew the cost, and now they've got almost nothing to spare, and they have to take some hits. They have to take some economic deficits, and it's a huge one at that.
And you can see it in the buy of FPL-C. We are looking at a smorgasbord. We are looking at a petri dish of buys here. We have 2 Phantoms. We have a Vandal. We have an SMG in the form of a Spectre. We have ourselves a Guardian. FPL-C just trying to scrap around whatever they can find. Let's see it, though. They need some support here. They need some help. They need some energy. Let's see if they can pull it off, though.
Critical. I'd say it's crucial that he stays alive with that Hunter's Fury to cancel out that lockdown, but it's going to get traced back. Does he want to use it as a response? No. Scourge is going to take that space. Hunter's Fury to trade back, looking for the frag, but it's nothing, and it's a 2 for 2.
Whoa.
FPL-C, they've somehow mustered an advantage. Physique with a massive frag, but Odorous, he's going to run for the hills. There's still a player here, Gus. Poach is already in watching.
Poach is here. He's vibing, and he has a Cosmic Divide. Let's see it. Scuba going in. Poach, does he want to go for an early peek? No way!
Oh.
Scuba won! Scuba disastrously low on HP, and he's the one that wins it. And now it's critical in a 1v3. 2 players in U-Haul. 1 player in short. Critical taking away Scuba. More damage being done. And Critical just looking out for any bodies that he can find. And oh boy, he's at least got one. And the ping's going down. FPL-C with a fighting chance as they get themselves double digits.
They're going to keep things going. A hard-fought battle, but still, it's the economy that's going to be the biggest thing that comes into play. You need to keep players alive. You only walk away with 2. It looks good. Yes, you win the round, but those are the reinvestments you have to make in the ones that you simply can't afford in the long run. If you want to bring this to OT, you need to keep as many players alive. This one, again, is going to be close. You have to make sacrifices. Light shields, again, for 3 players is Built by Gamers. They still have plenty of credits to buy for the rest of this regulation time. Another early peek. Scourge, not going to be able to punish. They heal back up by Rarkar as he does leave Hookah with that operator. It's slow again. FPL-C looking for any early picks. They were presented one, but Scourge loses that opportunity. Now, what's the reaction? Built by Gamers. They aren't a team that will just lose space and not take control back. Well, they are going to do it immediately down towards long. And the initial reaction back from FPL-C is, okay, we're just going to take back towards showers. It's a fight for map control. A fight that FPL-C have to win.
Yeah, Owl Drone. Oh, but not spotting up Poach.
You are divided.
And Scourge early on. Ooh. It's a big pick. Because that's the only person other than Poach here on site. Poach is now up against the corner. Up
Oh
against the
my
Cosmic Divide. There's
gosh.
another person right on the other side of it. There's two players just hugging that wall. Such an awkward position. Look at Will. Gonna be able to get one, but not gonna be able to get the other one. Instead, it's gonna be Poach. Poach now just trying to find really anyone that's around this area. Potentially one near the bathroom spot. Physic watching the cross. He could be able to ice it out right here, right now, but he's not going to be able to. Instead, it's JMO with a cross back. He returns the favor with a refrag onto Poach right through the smoke. Critical. Alongside his teammate now in a 2v3. Rarkar not checking the right corner. No way. He checks the wrong corner at the wrong time. Critical now in a 1v2. He's flashed. He is done. FPL-C, they have 11.
One more round to go before we find OT. FPL-C are putting on a show right now. They keep enough players alive to keep another strong buy, and they are finally going to have what they've been looking for. Majority players on heavy shields. And built by gamers. One more chance. 3 ults to play with a revive. Cosmic Divide. And Will's Showstopper. And JMO is the only one with an ultimate for FPL-C. Built by gamers. One more chance in FPL-C. What a story it would be to bring it to OT. But Will, right off the bat, is looking for aggro. He's looking for 2. Will might have just done it. He's taking full B mid control, and now built by gamers, they can adjust. HP is low. Will is looking for something else, but there go the trades. Physique with 2. They are still in it, and Physique has gone huge.
Physique, are you joking me? This guy, he has ice in his veins. This guy is a clutch king at the moment for FPL-C. Getting his team 3 kills right at the brink, right when his team absolutely needed. But what the heck is going on? BBG have 2 players remaining. They are both at B sites, and this is right after FPL-C just took a TP.
This is exactly what happened in the 1v1 versus Bior. They are ready for it here. Rotations
if they don't hear that spike go down, they're not going to give up.
No, not at all. 3 players walking up, and look at the HP. Literally 1 shot for Scourge, and look at this position. They surely don't expect critical in this area. He's going for a double flank. This is crazy.
Oh my god. If the speed is right, he can get there in long, but no, he will not. And they have not cleared Hookah either. So will they even peek it? No, they do. Critical!
Oh my gosh.
2! 1 through the wall. Scuba. We've seen him get 1v2s before, but this is the most crucial one. 11 to 12, 1v2, and it starts off with 1 in spawn. Catches down Poach. 1 more player remaining. It's critical that bounces in a shock dart, and Scuba wins the 1v2 and sends FPL-C to overtime.
Here we go. It had to be a huge opening from Will, but Physique, the hero of that round, undoubtedly to get 3 off in an instant trade. This should never happen. It should have been another kill. It should have been a trade back there from Rarkar and Critical, who puts it in a 2v1. Ice cold Scuba, cool, calm, collected, everything as he takes us to OT. FPL-C are not done just yet. We're only just beginning. OT, first to win both these rounds, and they are declared the champions. Others, we got to see a little bit more.
Oh my word. Oh my word. What are we watching? Is it the unsponsored power-up? It has to be. Something of the sort, man. BVG. Now back on the attacking side. They're going over towards B side, at least in terms of a split. They have 1 defaulted back over towards short. A double approach from FPL-C in mid. Not able to find really anything, and they back out immediately, which is probably the best part of it. They do not stick around for too long, as they made a whole lot of noise. Oh my god, what?
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
Oh my goodness. Triple swing off of a blast back. He blasts 3 players into the swing, and they might just win the first round of OT. Scuba, you've seen him in this position. He's going to time it as well with the turret. Gravel at the ready. Perfectly played. Swing from Odorous, from Showers. They've got another, and a lineup for Scuba. FPL-C, 1 round to go. They have it on the attacking side as well. And Built by Gamers are stunned.
Jeez. We have made it. Look at the replays now. That long take, super, super crucial. Scuba coming in at the perfect time on 2 players that were vulnerable. Let's see it happen. FPL-C. It's their moment. It has to be. 24 kills on Scourge. Multiple players at over 20 kills already for FPL-C. And continue to stat pad a little bit more. Scourge can start off the fragging here in this round. And indeed he does. Taking down Bior back in the mid side.
There's still more work to do. Owl Drone to lead out through long. There's the wall there still. So time is of the essence built by gamers. What's the move? What's the play? They're looking to draw rotations with a play out towards long while 2 players still sit outside of showers. Keep in mind, built by gamers don't exactly know where these players are. They've decided to completely leave shower, so that's the real threat. And there's only 1 player here, Gus. It's literally just Poach, and all 5 players are getting ready to rumble.
No way. It's too perfect. It's too perfect. Poach! What can this man do to stop this take from FPL-C? Because he might just be the only person here. There goes the suck. And Poach has isolated the last 2 players behind. Critical at a great time. Rotating right into sight. Helping out and taking down J-Mo. And then a couple of players trying to go for the swing. Critical needs a kill here, but it's not going to happen. Still down to the 3v3. Rakar is here on a faster rotation. There's one right behind him. Poach still sitting in U-Haul. Spike goes down. Poach from behind, gonna be able to get one. There's still one more in green box. Will lines up the nade. That might be huge, but Physic wide swings and gets the kill. Will now on a 1v2, make it a 1v1 as he takes down Physic. Look at the HP. Scuba has to come up big again. 150 HP on Will. Now he's sucked. He's off of the spike, and not only that, but he's vulnerable. Where is Scuba? Where is he?
Oh!
What? Where was he spotted? He might have saw him through the gap of the smoke. Will carrying BBG back into this matchup. It's 13-13, and it's a fresh set of overtime.
We gotta keep on going, man. It feels like whichever team can find the round on the attacking side is bound to win out this game. Both teams rock solid on the defense. There is nothing to break through, and wow, Will, I don't even know if he saw him. I can't believe if he saw him. Instant reaction. He's about to drop a 30 here in map 3. FPL-C. That was their chance. It came down to the man that's clutched out so many times. Scuba in the 1v1. Close, but not enough. Built by gamers. An exec set up perfectly for this A site. Wall and an orb at the ready, but util expended, ready to be expended by FPL-C. That Grav Will has put an end to their exec so many times before, and Odorous is there ready for the spray. How does this one play out? 1:10 left. Built by gamers are hesitant to push.
And look at this setup, though. Viper orb alongside the wall. Right here on A site, all set up by BBG.
No stars.
Stars are through. Physic needs one here, but he's not going to be able to get anything. Instead, now it's Odorous sitting behind near bathroom. He has a great angle to try to get a headshot here. Doesn't even need headshots, just needs shots in the shoulder. Dior from around the corner. Odorous gets the kill. 4v3. BBG still mounting on the pressure on site as they have 2 around here. One in U-Haul and one behind triple boxes. That Owl Drone coming in from short, so they know that the Sova is still back there. They know, however, that there's a player still in triple. Odorous not checking the corner. He's still paying attention to it. Will gonna be able to get one, make it 2. No! BBG! They're actually doing it! Scuba still around the corner, needs to get this kill! Onto Will! But Will pulls out the nade after 2 kills and reloading the nade. He takes BBG 14-13.
That was the linchpin. That's what we were saying. Whichever team can win out their attacking side has the clear advantage. They don't clear this corner, even though they stunned him. Lobs it right at the feet of Scuba to win out the round, and now it's just one more. Both teams have been so dominant on their defensive side. All it's going to take is one play to push them over, and it's built by gamers who have the advantage. I have to say, FPL-C needs everything to bring us to another OT, a third at that. Built by gamers. It's touch and go here from here on out, and FPL-C, the tension is high, and they are playing things very, very patiently.
Now we can lie in wait. FPL-C was 1 kill away, Sully. 1 kill away from taking this entire set, taking this entire tournament, and calling it a night.
Same thing with Built
Now
by
they need to-
Gamers.
Same with BBG. Now BBG, insanely close.
Oh,
They just need to
my
keep on running
goodness.
through. But
Oh,
FPL-C,
my goodness.
they have the right tools. They have the right assets. And JMO is a shining star right on through. He's able to get himself to, but look at Will alongside BR, both getting kills at the exact same time. BR is still going for more. He only has 11 HP. How is he even able to survive here? No, he's not. Okay, Odorous taking him down, and there's still a 3-on-2. Odorous spotting one into the back of sight, and Poach goes down. This game cannot be done. Will goes down to Odorous. 14-14. More overtime.
Okay, there we go. Both teams now winning out their attacking side. It's a flip-flop. How long do we have to keep on going? Both teams, they are just so evenly matched. Both responding blow for blow. This could be the game changer. Look at this. JMO's elected to go for the operator. He hasn't been as impactful in this game as he was maybe in the last 2 maps, but this is his chance. This could be what they were looking for. He looked so good to kick it off in this first half when they were on the defensive side. He's been struggling and he knows it. So here is his chance. Peek down towards Showers. Can he win this fight in reaction? Built by Gamers, taking things slow. And the rest are going to go towards B. 2 players await there, but it's JMO. All eyes on him to find the pick, and that removes one of their main players. You eliminate the fact of an A play, and you can fully focus on B, but the hit is already coming. They already know it's here.
JMO getting exposed there. Going down to 30 HP as he let off the trigger for less than a second. Rough scenario, but that leaves BBG with a good opening here. And that opening is slowly closing here, Sully. Look at the hold now for FPL-C. They're trying to mount 4 players on this site. And indeed they have. Look at the rotation. They have all this information. Back and be short. There's a player on the flank. This could work for FPL-C, but for BBG, it could do the exact same thing. And goes the plant. No, it's actually stopped. Might have been actually the satchel, but the plant isn't going through anymore. You're still taking down Odorous. Poach taking down 2 at the exact same time. Critical going for the swing. Scuba taking him down. Plant is finally in. Scuba can't get a kill. Instead, it's just damage. And it's unfortunately on the Sage, who can't heal herself. But Scuba ends up taking out Rawcar anyways. Scuba's still at 37 HP and a whole lot of no util. No stars whatsoever. Cannot approach. Instead, it has to be Poach watching the corner, taking out Physic. And Scuba is already let down to 37. It's light work for BR. BBG 15-14. 1 more away from winning here grand final.
Basically, this is going to be like their 7th chance to close things out, given the match points they had in regulation. Built by Gamers, so much on the line. They don't want to see another, I guarantee they do not want to see another OT. Nearly 1 a.m. as well, so, you know, I don't really want to see another OT, but here we go. Built by Gamers. If FPL-C can bring this one back, I will gladly see another OT, but it seems, again, whichever team could win their attacking side, it feels gives that advantage, and now FPL-C have to play against it. Built by Gamers, that is insane. A double peek off of the Sage wall. And he's only just barely able to get out Scourge. Yours going to be forced back by the Nova Pulse, but a quick snake bite.
Nobody's going through
and he's maintained control. Look at the positioning that BBG have, both Showers and U-Haul.
Yeah, this has to be it, right? Poach taking out 1. Odorous with a return frag. And Bjor still has control over
my
U-Haul.
goodness!
Will lighting him up, but it's still going to be JMO taking one back. Wow, does Will even get 3 out of thin air? Showstopper going in. It's like they know where Odorous is. Look at the HP on Will. But look at the name. Odorous, 35 HP. How does he win this? There is no shot. Spike is still in the middle. Bjor goes for the wide swing. And the storybook ending is ripped apart. Built by Gamers win themselves another 2.5K tournament here on the path to Summer Champs.